So, like, we're on air?
Yeah, well, we're not live.
Okay.
But like, I'd like to do like a little bit of a rolling start.
Okay.
But what we were talking about before I pressed record, right? Just know I pressed record. The reason why when you see a lot of podcasts, like why do people have headphones on and stuff like that? One is so that you can hear yourself in the microphone and stuff. And two, so it's like when we do stuff like this.
So like I hear it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's when I don't have headphones on when I'm podcasting, I feel weird because I can't hear myself in the headphones. So now I don't know if I'm like speaking loud enough or speaking low enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So what we'll do? We'll start off the show with some tunes while you have the headphone like this.
You know how like the shuffle's like messed up and like it like repeats like some songs like all the time. Like this is one of those songs that like it repeats on my shuffle thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Lloyd Banks on repeat. Because I feel like I'm here with the Canadian Lloyd Banks.
It's dope.
Yeah, man. We are here. Another one in the vault, or another one about to start to put in the vault right now. It's your boy Friday Ricky Shred. And big salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Hitting them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or on the website, myastropink.com. Yeah, man. But I have the special honor to be having this conversation here. Don't worry about the noise out there.
Okay.
I noise canceled everything because like I'm an audio wizard out here in this bitch.
Yeah, see.
But the special honor to have this conversation with this lady because you've been doing your thing for not as short a space of time as I think people realize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might have seen you now pop up on the scenes with the whole Drake and Rolling Loud and everybody hollering at you. But when you do your research, you've been putting out some bars for a while.
Yeah.
So with no further ado, we have Lioness Kaur in the motherfucking building.
What's up? Yo, like I don't even know if I'm like looking. I wasn't even looking at the camera. I was like looking really.
As long as you look at me, we don't want having a conversation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's my sound effects.
Dope.
So talk to me. How you been feeling, yo? How has your year been so far?
So this year's actually been crazy, like, cause I released like my first single on like streaming platforms like in January of this year, and today's like the last day of October, like Halloween, and like so much has happened in this year, like up until now.
Even like, in this last space of a month.
Yeah, like crazy.
Yeah. Let me ask you a quick question off the cuff. What's the name of your black German Shepherd?
Prince.
Prince?
Yeah.
You love that dog, eh?
Yeah, I do.
Rolls with you everywhere. Yeah.
But like,
Prince.
But it's like sad because like we had to give him up because like my mom got like allergies. So like he's like we know the people that have him. So like they have a security business and stuff. So like I get to see him from time to time, but like he doesn't like live with us anymore. Yeah. So it's like sad, but like that's life. Like
damn, yo. Bring back Prince.
Yeah,
yo.
That's what like I used to think. Like when I like had to give him up, I was like, when I make it big in rap, like I'm gonna get him back and get like a big crib so I can like keep him in there.
Yo, you sound like you're trying to get him out the big. When I'm gonna get the money, I'm gonna get you out, son.
Yo, for real though, it's like that.
Oh man, and Rolling Loud next year? Is that going on?
Like it could. Like the CEO, like he tweeted like my song lyrics, like straight gangsta Lloyd Banks from Canada, and he like put my like Twitter username, like I'm not even like popular on Twitter, like most people don't know my Twitter, but like he searched it up and like put it in there and stuff, so that was dope. And like the official like Rolling Loud, like their account like retweeted like his tweet, so that was dope.
No, that's super dope, yo.
Yeah,
and like just how are you dealing with all of this like new attention? Because like I said, you've been doing your thing for a while. Let's say the last 4 years or 4 years ago, you started putting out music?
Yeah, like I started like the exact day I started rapping was October 5th, 2017. But my first thing that I put out was February 2018, like my winter freestyle. Like I have like a French Connection, like sweater, like black. And yeah, that's my first thing I put out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for after 4 years, now over the last few months, like you get all these things happening at the same time, like follows and mentions and stuff like that. How are you dealing with this new attention?
No, it's actually crazy. Like even like right now, like we're doing this, like I feel like I'm tripping. Like it doesn't even feel real.
Really?
Yeah, like the past, like ever since like Drake's followed me, like I feel like I'm like in some weird like alternate reality. Like nothing seems real because it's like it's just crazy. Like he's like one of the biggest like people on this planet, and like he like followed me, and like he followed me when I had like 2,000 followers. So it's like it doesn't even seem real. Like.
Wait a minute. Right now you're at like 7K or something
I checked today. I have 7.8K. But it's like sad. Like my haters will bring it up too. They're like, how come Drake follows you? You got a Tory Lanez cosign, like all this stuff. Like how come you only got like this K followers? But it's like I always say, like good things take time, and like and like the way I rap, or like it's kind of different than what most people are accustomed to. And like when something's brand new, like it takes time for the masses to understand it and comprehend it, and like they come around in due time. Like, even now, like on my stats, like IG shows you like your stats, like how many people see your stuff and share and stuff. Like it's like through the roof. It's crazy, but like the follows like don't match that. So it's like, but one day, like hopefully they will.
No, but you also got to keep in mind that you said you had 2,000 and change, let's say, and now you're at like 7,000. That's like 5,000 increase.
It increased.
That's off of, like, listen, as somebody who's Drake follows as well, humble stunt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the increase, and I didn't, like yourself, I didn't go around telling people, look who's following. Like, it just, we took the follow and we just kept it quiet. But people started hating us up, like, yo, I've seen who's following you. And I seen the followers increase. So it's going to be a thing. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, like, when you get the follow from, it was Drake, then Tory Lanez?
Yeah, Drake was like the first like person. So like from like my whole life, like I always have like so much like love and like respect for him, because like everyone, like so many people like didn't take me seriously. Like, even now, like bare people still don't. But like he's like such a big person, but like he like decided to like follow me and like show love in that way. Yeah. No,
that's crazy. Like, and then Tory Lanez follows up after. You must be fucking tripping at this point. You're like, crazy. What's going on?
You know what the crazy thing is? The day like I got the Tory Lanez like thing, like I wrote it down like so I don't mess up what he said. Exactly. He was like, for some reason this is like low key amazing, and like he said amazing in like all caps, because like all people, like everyone hates on me, so that's why he's like said like low key like amazing, like he's like taking it in, like it actually is amazing. So like it's like crazy that day when like he said that, like I was actually at like getting the results for my mental health like assessment, and like it's jokes because like bare people always like make fun in the comments, and they're like, she probably has like some mental illness, or she needs to go to like CAMH, like the mental health,
the Center for Addiction and Mental Health.
But it's like jokes because like I do have like some mental health issues, but like everyone does, like that's like life. So like I got like diagnosed with like social anxiety and like OCPD, but like it's like
OCPD. Stop. What's that, please?
That's like what everyone thinks is OCD. That is what OCPD. It's like the perfection.
What's the
P is, so it's obsessive compulsive personality disorder.
Okay.
Yeah, but like OCD is something else. But people think perfectionism is the OCD like problem, but OCPD is the perfectionism problem.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, you're teaching us something right here. Like,
that's dope.
Yeah, because even like for the people who watch in the audience, they get certain understandings, or sometimes we might have a certain understanding of things, but talking to different people helps us to really understand more.
Yeah,
right?
That's like cool, because whenever you talk to new people, you like learn something new. It's like a give and take.
Yeah. No, that's super interesting. So what happens then? Like after those 2 follows, mentions, you get pushed over all the blogs. What happens then? What's the process afterwards? You start ramping up more in the studio. You start getting like hollers from other people. Like,
like I have like a lot of like people reached out to me like after. Like I don't want to like mention anything specifically about like DMs or but like DMs, but like so many people from like the OVO crew, like they showed me love and stuff. Like, I wrote it, like, should I, like, I wrote it down, like the order and everything too. So
you're sick with it, yeah.
You know, like, should I like say anything about that?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Unless you want to, but like
I wanted to like shout them out because to show love to them.
By all means.
So like Drake was like obviously the first, like big love to him for life and stuff. Like even before like he followed me, like that day, like I was going viral too because of Six Buzz. And I remember that night I was just like praying and like I was like so sad because like I go like viral like all the time, but nothing like big happens out of it. Like it's just like I'm going like viral and everyone's like just like clowning on me and like making like jokes like about me and stuff. So like I was just like praying that night. I'm like I like pray that like Drake does something, like anything. And that night, like after I brushed my teeth, like I went on my phone. I was just like looking through my phone and like the follow just came in.
Wow.
It's crazy. Like, and like the moment it happened, like I wasn't even like shocked. Like it just felt so like this was supposed to happen. Like I knew like in my heart, this was supposed to happen. And the crazy thing is it was on Lil Wayne's birthday, September 27th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And like my first music video, like Mass Appeal Freestyle, like it, I uploaded it to YouTube on September 27th, like the same day, like, and so 2 years exactly on Lil Wayne's birthday, like I get the follow from. Yeah. So it's like crazy how like the synchronicities and like how the universe works and like dates sometimes like stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes like you ask and you shall receive, right? Like, it was something that you were looking for and it manifested.
Yeah, and it like happened. Like, but like I think you just have to like detach. But like I wasn't detached in that moment. Like I was like stressing out and like, but like I think like I reached that vibration.
Yeah.
For it to manifest.
No, that's
somehow.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So, like, how does your family feel about all this popularity?
It's actually like crazy. Like my mom's like really happy for me. Like she's always supported since day one. So like it's like good with her. Like my dad, like he doesn't really get it that much. Like he was like he never like got the vision and he's like proper old school. Like he wanted me to like go to school, be a doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Yeah.
So like I wore like my UFT like sweater today too.
I noticed.
Yeah, because I went to UFT St. George, but I dropped out. And that was like the saddest thing for my dad because like he always like wanted me to be a lawyer. But you know the J. Cole line, like could have been a lawyer, but I made it rapping. That's like me. Like I haven't made it yet, but that's like I'm on my way. So like I wanted to like wear this to like just for like all the people, like the haters in my family, to all the people that were saying like her life is over. She like dropped out of uni. She was like, you know, like today I'm like here and I'm talking about like big stuff that happened in my life. That in my career of like rapping and stuff.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes you got to take a chance. Like, you know, it's not about me, but like for what we do here, I used to work a corporate job once upon a time.
Yo, that's dope. I never knew.
You know that's dope. And I've revealed what the company was. Company was Shoppers Drug Mart. I worked in their corporate office for 6 years.
It's crazy.
And one day I decided, like, once I started doing this, like about a year in, I'm gonna just go all 100%. And now that's 6 years later. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's crazy.
So sometimes you got to take the plunge.
Yeah.
Let's go back a little bit, right? You grew up in Brampton?
No, I grew up in Saga.
Okay.
But like, so my parents like they were like split. So then like my dad lived in Saga, so I'd spend like 5 days of the week with my dad at my dad's house and like the extended family, like brown people, like when they like first like immigrate here, like they usually live with like other family members. So it was like extended family house situation. So like I would go to my dad, like stay with my dad for the week and see my mom on the weekends, and she lived in Brampton. So yeah. But like now I live with Brampton with my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was like, you have like a bunch of siblings?
No, only child.
Your only child?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yo, actually?
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. I get so happy when I find out someone's like an only child. Because it's like, yo, like.
So basically, it's a lot of being inside of your own head. You create your own games to play, you know what I'm saying? Because you're playing by yourself. And you connect with your cousins and stuff.
Yeah. Like,
right? Am I right?
Yeah. For me, like, because it was extended family. So the days I spent at my dad's house, like, my cousins were there, so they were like semi-siblings in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Your cousins become your siblings.
Yeah.
This is what happens. Like, trust me, I've gone through this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like dope too. Like, you know how like with like brown and black cultures we're like closer to our cousins. Like with like white people, like you never hear like the about cousins like barely being mentioned in the picture. It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, it's because you know we're very family oriented.
Yeah.
And you know, being immigrants as well, because of that, we all have to like group together in homes and stuff like that. So I completely understand the experience. Like, you know, my mother, rest her soul, she brought in so many different people from Barbados and Guyana and different places.
You like sponsor like everyone. Like,
exact word. Sponsor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like the OG term everyone uses.
No. I love it, yo. What about school? Were you like good in school or, you know, athletic, shy? What was your school life like?
I was like, before when I was younger, I didn't care about school. I was like really bad. But when I got older, like after grade 6 into middle school, that's when I like started focusing really hard on school. And then I became like a straight A, like perfect student and stuff. So that's why like it was such a big deal for my dad too, like that I like randomly one day out of nowhere, like I drop out of school. I'm like, I'm gonna be a rapper. And like in a brown, like Punjabi, like household, like, and I'm a girl too. It's like crazy, unheard of. Like, and like, I was like, do you know anything about UFT, like St. George, the campus? Like, you know how it's like split into smaller colleges?
I know it's like not too far from here, like George.
Yeah,
Brown
like
area, right?
it's like mad close to here. But they have like, you know, Harry Potter, how they have like the houses like like Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and Slytherin. Yeah. Like the downtown campus, it kind of has like the colleges are kind of like the houses. So everyone that enters the uni gets split into a different section and stuff. But like I got into, like, I'm not even trying to brag. This is for like the haters and everyone that like my family and stuff.
Know.
Like I got into Trinity College. That's like the top one in the uni. And like you have to do like a special application for it. And only like 400 kids get accepted. And there's like an even smaller section of Trinity 1. Only 25 kids get in. And I got in and I got a scholarship too. So this is for all the haters that think I'm like dumb or like stuff. Like I'm mad smart.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
No, that's dope. That's dope. And Kaur means lioness.
It's like Lioness Kaur.
Okay.
Like it doesn't, like some people say it means lioness, so there's like different translations for it. Okay. So it's basically, some people do say it means lioness, but for me it's more like something of like a royal, signifying something royal or royalty, or like some people say it could mean prince or princess too. So like and do you know anything about like Sikhism?
Yeah.
So like for us, like our gurus, like they like came in a time where there was like rampant like discrimination and like caste-based system and like a lot of separation between people. And they wanted to change that. So for every Sikh, they wanted like guys to have Singh as their last name, and like for the girls Kaur to like, because in India it was like people's last name signified their caste. And that like made them higher or lower. So they wanted to end that. So that's why we have that. So like I added, like I chose lioness because I like stuff with L, like words with L. And then lioness is like bravery, strength and stuff like that. And like added the Kaur, like LK, Lioness Kaur. Yeah.
No, that's a dope name. It stands out too, you know what I mean? And like you started making music, let's say about 4 years ago, right? Or like not making music, but like putting out your music about 4 years ago. 4 years.
Right? 4.5 now. Yeah.
So
4. Sorry, I'm like overthinking the timeline.
That time, like when I first started seeing the videos pop up on your YouTube page. So I'm imagining Dipset, G Unit. Who else are you listening to back when you're like getting into the music thing? Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at astro_pink. If you know, you know.
Like specifically, like in the timeline when I started, like or like before even, like I listened
even got you into like the music, that when you started listening to hip hop. Or you know what? I'm not even when you started, because I feel like when you started listening to music, it was probably hip hop from the beginning, no?
Like it was hip hop and like brown music, so it's like a mixture of like both. So like it like opened my world view and like since a young age. So yeah, but like hip hop definitely like my favorite genre since a youth. And like brown music, like South Asian, like Punjabi music and Bollywood music too, like classics. Yeah, that. So like for me, like I listen to probably like English or like rap, hip hop, like majority, and like but like I also listen to significant of the other two, so it like balances out.
So the blue suit and tie for work, right? Night shifts 3 to 9.
Right? That's actually true. Like it's real life.
Security at the airport, fam?
Yeah, I was like a screening officer. You know, when you board the plane, they check your luggage, screen you through a Pearson. I was one of those people's.
That's crazy.
Like even like I wore like this. Sorry, like is like my workforce pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Craziest thing that ever happened at work, because like you must be dealing with security issues sometimes, no?
Yeah, bare times. There's like crazy stories, but like. I don't want to get too much into it. Like in case some like freaking plane hijackers like watching
liable.
this. Yeah, plane hijackers like taking notes as I speak.
Oh, yeah. That's so crazy to think about. Yeah. You're in that field, fam?
Yeah.
That's like, wild. Yeah. How did you get into that?
I was there. I worked there for like a year and a half. Like I don't work there anymore because like I needed to focus on rap and things were getting too hectic. Like it was hard to stay there, but I got into it because I wanted to stack up for rap. Because like I knew like the rap game, like you have to invest into your career.
Yes.
And like it's all like my money. Like people think like I have a rich family, they're helping me. Like it's all my money. So like I stacked up by working there and I got my security license after I dropped out of school. And then I applied there and then got in and yeah, worked there.
That's dope. Wow. Also, like, what you know about Gang Starr?
Gang Starr, I like them.
That's some old school shit,
that is.
Who put you on?
Myself. Like that's the crazy thing. People think like other people put me on, like some older sibling. I put myself onto everything. Like for a Gang Starr, like Guru.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Rest in peace. He like his like cadence, you know how it was like monotone, like he was known for the monotone and everyone like makes fun of me. They're like, she's monotone, but like if you know hip hop, you know Guru was known for monotone style and he was like, he's one of the OGs, like he's respected and he was like with Primo. Yeah,
he has a whole song about his voice.
So, and what's crazy too is like, you know the name Guru, like I read this somewhere, like I don't know like all the specifics, but like he was inspired by Sikhism, like Sikhi too, like the Guru thing, like he kind of like got the concept from there. Like I've heard this before somewhere. It's like dope how like everything connects.
Yeah, well, you know, and also like the group Gang Starr, like if you look at their logo, like it's kind of based off of like the star from Islam and stuff like that too. Like, and they're an Islamic group. I don't know if you realize.
No, they are.
Yeah.
I never knew.
But they're like 5% nation.
5%. I know Islam. The Farrakhan. Yeah. Like that was big in New York and
in Brooklyn specifically, and that's the birth for Gang Starr and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. Just to give the people out there some hip hop history.
Yeah. They need to know. They need to know.
Let's get deep for a second. There's no heaven or hell. I heard you say that in a lyric, right?
Yeah.
So like you don't really believe in the concept of heaven or hell?
Like not like in like a set heaven or hell that people go to after they die. For me, like in Sikhi, it's more so like reincarnation.
Okay.
So for us, it's like you get reincarnated and like the life you have now is based more so on your like old deeds and karma and stuff like that. So for us, it's like heaven and hell is here on earth. So if you're going through good stuff, it's because of good deeds you've done in the past and like good stuff like that and like bad stuff from like in the past and like sorry, I'm like overthinking this and getting too much into like specifics.
Well, we're trying to get deep on this right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, do you use like your faith? Has that been able to keep you focused all the way through, like in your work, rap, all the different things that you deal with?
Yeah, for sure. Like I got like spiritual around, like really spiritual in 2018 and it just like changed my worldview and like how I view stuff. Like people like sometimes think like religion and spirituality are like separate. Like if you're spiritual, you're not you can't be religious, or if you're religious, you can't be spiritual. But for me, like they coexist. So for like ever since I got into spirituality or into my religion, like I have like more love for everyone, and like I see like everyone as one, and we're all part of that same oneness. Like me and you are the same thing essentially. Like we're all God, but we're like manifestations of that godly form, but we're just not self-realized, if that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. And like I feel like, you know, when you're making your music and stuff like that, you know, to be able to like talk about different subjects rather than just the same, you know, shoot guns and all that type of shit, like it's healthy, you know what I'm saying? And even with the music, like what's your process like when you're in the studio? Are you like writing stuff down? Are you like going off the head? Like you have your freestyles obviously, but like when you're making your songs, like what's the process of making one of those?
Like it depends from song to song, but usually like a lot of my lyrics are kind of like freestyle, but then like I like change it according to like the song or how like I want to go on the song and stuff. And like I also use syncopation a lot, like you know syncopation. Yeah, like a lot of people don't understand that. Like it's like the offbeat. So like Andre 3000, MF Doom, who was E40. So like bare people like have done it before and do it, but like a lot of people like it goes over their head tops. So it's like you're not landing always on the 2 and 4 like the snare, but like you like latch on to different other components of the beat and the instruments, and you make it work with that.
Yeah. No, I'm really glad that you're breaking that down. And even like the people that you mentioned, because when I hear your flow, I do hear a bit of like the E40 style, or you know, this the off pocket on pocket thing. You know what I'm saying? Where like you know where the pocket is, you're gonna do these different bars, and then sometimes I'm gonna just double up a bar here. Like I hear it, you know what I'm saying? But it's not always as easy for the regular rap listener, or not even the casual fan to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
but MF Doom also RIP.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect example too.
Like I think they released his, like I passed away on Halloween, like 2020, so exactly like 2 years ago. But like I think but they released it in December, but he passed away on Halloween 2 years ago. So like the 2-year anniversary today. That's like another synchronicity, like the interviews happening like on this thing.
That's for the people out there, that's a big word, syncopation.
Syncopation, yeah.
Nah. What do you see as the end goal?
Like in my career specifically?
Yeah. Like besides, because like I know rap sometimes is like the catapult to do that and then do a whole bunch of other things at the same time. Are you seeing that, or is like at the end of the line, like you're the biggest rapper and that's it?
Like for sure, like being like the biggest rapper is like every rapper's dream in a way. So yeah, like that too. But like I see myself like not, I don't want to like restrict myself. So like anything that I like or love, like, you know, like Power, they like followed me on TikTok. So that's always a possibility. So that's always like a possibility, like catch me on Power, you know? But like I always like, for me, like even like, bigger than rap is like doing something positive in the world, like is like my main goal. Like for rap, like I don't want to get greedy, like focus on the money, or like I know everyone says that's a cliche, like you don't want to focus on the money, but like when I was younger, like I used to think money was everything. But like at this point in my life, like I know money is like important, like but like as long as you have your basics and like you're good, like I want to use my money to give back to people more so. Like, you know how like Pac used to say like how there's people with like, what was his thing, like how's there people with like mansions when like there's people that don't even have like a room or something, and like, you know, so
you want to be able to spread that wealth around. No, I dig it, yo Lioness Kaur, this
like, oh sorry, like you keep like saying, like you accent like it's Kaur,
my bad.
Yeah, you kept saying Kaur, so I had to correct that. Sorry,
my bad. Lioness Kaur.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this conversation, yo.
I'm vibing too. Like it's good. Like
I feel like you came in, you were nervous.
Yeah, like I still am like kind of on edge. Like I'm like, but like I'm trying to like just say like what comes to heart, or like just be like in the moment.
Yeah, and you're doing that. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate you having this conversation with us. And, you know, for the people out there who've been seeing you, you know, especially with all this new attention that's been popping up, they're probably like, who's this girl? I want to know. I feel like out of this conversation, people will be able to get a better understanding of you and even want to tap in even more.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
I feel like interviews, it can help like people see people on a deeper level, but the people that are going to misunderstand you are always going to misunderstand you regardless, right? But like the people that are more open-minded, like it could help them to like me.
Yeah.
More, I don't know.
Well, what do you got coming up in like we're at the end of the year, so early 2023, maybe at the end of this year. What you got coming up?
For late 2022, like I'm working on a single currently. 2022, that's hopefully comes out before the end of the year.
Okay.
So that's like my main thing right now, and then after that I'll see what happens next. Like I'm trying to take, like I plan stuff, but like also like the way stuff's been happening in my life recently, like so much unexpected like stuff happening and like big stuff happening. Like I don't want to like have like some like limit myself and be like, no, I have to do this exactly like this. Like I want to like still have an open mind and like let stuff come in, but also keep working and like stay level headed.
Yeah. Okay. And you know, give the people your social medias, anywhere where you want people to find you.
IG Lioness Kaur, TikTok Lioness Kaur, and Twitter Lioness Kaur with the Lioness Kaur, but there's an underscore with the thing. That like cheeses me so much with the underscore, but like I couldn't get like Lioness Kaur on Twitter. But like everything else is Lioness Kaur. Yeah. Okay. Am I allowed to like just give a quick shout out to people?
Make sure to give all your shout outs to all the people, you know what I mean? The people that are out there looking at you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. I'll like make it quick because I know it's like near the end. Like, okay, sorry. Like I feel like I'm giving some like speech or like at the Oscars or something. Like I have to give my thanks to everyone. But like, I already like said Drake, but like Rocks from OVO, he showed bare love. Like,
salute to Johnny Rocks, yo.
Yeah, he's like mad nice, and he like commented like the Canadian gangster lyrics, and like he like wrote out like bare lines and like of the song, and he was like bars and stuff. So I was like mad real of him to do that and like take time out of his like busy schedule and like
Saga Man too.
You know he is Saga Man. Yo, I didn't know. That's sick. But Rich, like Big 50 World, like he's like a brother, like sending bare love to him. Like he like deserves everything in the world and more. And the OVO Girls account, they came too.
Okay.
Yeah, so love to them. OVO Hush, aka Young Tony. He showed bare love. Like he
salute Tony.
Yeah.
That's salute. My guy.
He said like he commented nice stuff. Like she understands like something that can't be explained, and like real hip hop, and like hip hop ain't dead, it lives in the north and stuff. So like he showed love, like big love to him.
Yeah.
OVO Mark showed love, like followed me. Boy Wonder showed love, like he like commented on my beat selection. So big love to him. He's like mad talented, OG, like salute. Tory Lanez, think like I already mentioned it, but like thanks to him too. And the Rolling Loud CEO. And then I just had like, I think like I wrote down like 4 rappers in the city that showed love before Drake.
Okay.
So the first rapper ever was Jazz
Cartier?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Jazz Cartier.
Yeah, the first time like I went viral like was back in 2020. Like Six Buzz like posted my first freestyle, and like after that I couldn't rap or whatever. Like I got acid reflux, but at that moment, like he was the first person to comment anything nice about me when everyone was hating. Like he commented, "She's the best rapper out, no cap." And that was like big for him to write that and stuff. And people were saying he's like trolling or like making fun or whatever, but like he like showed love, and like he's like a, you know.
Oh, salute to
and
Cartier.
Yeah, and this
alumni.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah. We've interviewed Jazz.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen that one.
Big in the catalog, we got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else you got?
Puffy Lz.
Okay.
Big love to him.
Salute to Puffy Lz.
Yeah, he's like what's his thing? Aule. Yeah, Aule. Yeah, he's like the first rapper from the city like that's like verified and like known in the city that like followed me, and he posted like Canadian Gangster, like the the story for my video, and he said like been on repeat and stuff. So like that was mad real of him too, because you know his I had never heard his you know his song Weary. Like I hadn't heard it before, but like it has like there's some similarities with Canadian Gangster.
Yeah.
But like I had like swear to God never heard that song before. So like if he was like a hater or someone with like weird intentions, like he could have like twisted it around into some like weird beef and been like, yo, she like copied my song. But they're not that similar. There's just some bars that are kind of similar, but that's like just because the rhymes are like, you know how like if you're rhyming something, like certain words rhyme. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. But like he just showed love, like he didn't turn it into something weird, like you know. So big love to him. And Roadrunner, like I know you recently, Runner.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he showed bare love because he always like comments like best rapper or like best rapper in the world and stuff like that whenever like I'm like post on blogs and stuff. So that's like mad real of him to comment that, because like no one used to show love and stuff, and all these rappers that put themselves out there and say something nice about me, like people hate on them too. So it's like mad real of them to do this stuff. And this was before Drake and everything too. And YG, like he like Canadian Gangster showed love. And AR Paisley,
salute to AR.
Yeah, like the crazy thing was like you know when Six Buzz was doing like the giveaway, back to school giveaway.
Yes.
So like in his ends, Paisley, like they did it there too. And like I went there, like I wasn't even gonna go because like I know like bare rapper, like people in the city don't F with me and stuff. So I'm like, what if I go and like they're like disgusted that I'm there and stuff, right? So like I wore my mask and like I took my little cousin and stuff. But like he like recognized me. And he like showed bare love, like he was mad nice, and he's like so sweet to my little cousin too, and like just showed bare love. So like big PSLY, like salute to him.
Yeah, no, salute to AR, yo. AR is a real one, yo.
Yo, like, and he's like proper like raps and stuff. Yeah.
That's all the shout outs you got?
Yeah, I hope I didn't miss anyone. Like, and like, wait, sorry. And like I just want to say like thank you to like every single person that's like ever shown me love, like not even like rap or anything like that, like in the DMs and stuff like that. Like sometimes like I can't even like get like answer everyone in the DMs, like it gets hectic and like I feel so bad because like people are showing me love, but like it just gets hard, and like sometimes people do weird stuff in the DMs, so it's like I sometimes don't want to open DMs just to be safe. So like I just want to, but like I always like send a blessing and love to them. So like anyone that's ever shown me love, like I like send love to you. Yeah. Okay. And like you too, like you're being so nice and like, you know, like big love to you. And like I hope like We Love Hip Hop Network like becomes like one of the biggest like media companies.
Well, listen, we appreciate your time and we appreciate you doing this with us because that helps us to get to that next level as well. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that it does in turn for you as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take us out with some of the same music that we came in with.
Okay.
Right?